Hi, welcome to MASS Beverly. We're located in Los Angeles and we have a 360 design showroom and really happy to meet you. So just wanted to speak a little bit about our design process. And part of the design process is the selection that we made for 181 Fremont. So we've worked both on the penthouse and on a secondary unit. And what's really great is that our experience in high-rise really sort of allowed the units to sing. We have a lot of past experience in residential with clients like Beyonce, Elon Musk, Calvin Klein, and going from a larger scale home, which might be a 15 to 30,000 square foot home, into a smaller scale apartment or substantial penthouse for San Francisco, really allows us to look at things a little differently. So what you can see around me is an incredible installation by an Italian company called Henge. What we do in MASS Beverly is we actually layer a lot of different companies because we represent about 254 of them. So one of the first things we look is surfaces. We really want surfaces in a new building to be very natural. So we start looking at metals that are burnished, so you can see them in some of this lighting, which is the burnished blackened brass. We start looking at natural stone that you see back in the wall unit. So when we look at those natural materials, as I come around, you can see that we have blackened steel over here. We can also see that over here we have some steel that is actually made with a sand casting. So this goes back to the Bronze era, in which you'd make a shape in the sand. You'd actually melt the metal, pour it into the sand, and through gravity, the metal goes into it and has this beautiful texture. Obviously, we can have lovely stone. This is our titanium stone that we have behind here. This is a gray limestone. And the way that it's being worked on is that we actually hydro polish it. So that means we get a very strong water jet that pushes into the core of that. It releases all the softer part of the stone. And the material that's left over is basically a shimmering kind of a crystal together with the gray stone. And you really see that with the lights, in which we'll be able to show that to you in a detail. Obviously, if one didn't want the stone, so we have the stone with the metal, one could also go across with glass, so something that is reflective, or with the full metal. So as we walk in, we have sliding doors with glass that actually reflect the view, but all the other surfaces are matte. And it gives us a sense of richness and of really warmth. That celebrates the view, celebrates the sense of openness and the size of the apartment, versus then each single product where the material of the product is the most important. So in the second apartment, we actually use one of these systems here. This is called the Bistro. Very custom-made system, floor to ceiling, different widths. And what's really lovely about this is that how the metal has been bent. And it creates an opportunity to kind of work with different depths. So in the penthouse, we had the cage B, and in the second apartment, we have the bistro, both allowing the area to be identified and divided into beautiful areas. It also allows you to have a little bit of a perception through it, because it does have openings to it. So overall, this is a little idea of how we design and what we do. Thank you again for your time, and we look forward to seeing you soon.